The Super Bowl is right around the corner, so we are going to turn the time back and look at the most historic moments this game has given us. I'm going to go ahead and take you to the 2007 NFL football season and show you a good old American fashion underdog story. But first, we're going to meet the top dog, Tom Brady and the Patriots, the villains of the league, beating almost everyone on their schedule by double-digit points and losing not one game during the season is something we don't see at all. But the Patriots in 2007 managed just that. A perfect record and a perfect roster heading into the playoffs and heavy favorites to win the Super Bowl. It was looking like no one could stop them, especially after winning their 2 playoff games. Let's meet their opponent, the 2007 New York Giants. They actually started the season 0-2 to begin the year. Quite the opposite from their Super Bowl opponent, but pulling their season around with 6 straight and kind of go back and forth to end of the year with a 10-6 record. Not a perfect or pretty season, but one that earned them the right to play as the 5th seed in the NFC playoffs. They would now have to play 3 straight games on the road in hostile environments to even reach the Super Bowl. Not an easy task and something that usually doesn't happen in the NFL, but that's exactly what they do, knocking up the 4-seeded Buccaneers, top-seeded Dallas, and 2-seeded Green Bay in overtime. All games they weren't supposed to win, but they sure did anyway. But now here comes the biggest task of them all, the 19-0 New England Patriots, a team that is about to make history, a team trying to have the first undefeated season with the Super Bowl since the '72 Dolphins.
Pressure from Thomas off the edge. Eli Manning stays on his feet, airs it out down the field. It is caught by Tyree.
God. This ball's thrown, and Tyree just goes up for it like a basketball player. Harrison trying to knock it down. And Eli, man, I don't know how he got out of there. I thought he was on the ground, and then he came out of the pile and just slings it.
Manning to the sideline, completes. Manning lobs it, Burris alone. Touchdown, New York! Brady goes down. Jay Alford, a rookie. Spagnuolo has done a brilliant job to this point, 3rd and 20. Brady rolls, heaves, Moss downfield, broken up by Webster. Brady steps up, throws, downfield, broken up. 2 seconds left as the Giants take over.
Let's fast forward to the very next year, the 2008 season. It's the Steelers and the Cardinals in the Super Bowl. But before we get to the matchup, let's talk about how we got here. Pittsburgh had a pretty outstanding year, finishing the season with a 12-4 record and winners of their division. This performance put the Steelers in the 2nd seed in the AFC, where they would play 2 home games to get to the Super Bowl, including a matchup against their division rival, the Baltimore Ravens. The Cardinals, on the other hand, had an okay season. They did win their division, but with a 9-7 record. Safe to say the NFC West wasn't very good this year. This gave the Cardinals the 4th seed in the NFC and at least 1 home game, but surprisingly they played the 6th-seeded Eagles in the NFC Championship game, which provided them home field advantage once more and prevented a Pennsylvania Super Bowl. Now let me set the stage for you. It's late in the 4th quarter. Kurt Warner and his Cardinals need a late Super Bowl scoring drive, down by 4 with less than 3 minutes left. It's the second play of the drive. Kurt throws it down the middle of the Steelers' D. Then who other than Larry Fitzgerald and he takes it to the house, burning Pittsburgh's defense and giving Arizona a 3-point lead late in the Super Bowl. Now, what happens next will forever be carved in Super Bowl history.
Roethlisberger avoids the sack. Dockett chases him, throws on the run, caught.
A big play on you.
2 timeouts for Pittsburgh. Pass caught. Washington will try to get out of bounds, and he can't. So that keeps the clock rolling. Rushing 5. Ben pumps, throws, caught. Holmes. Francisco falls down. Holmes is going to take it inside the 10, and he's going to get to the 5-yard line. With 49 seconds, and Roethlisberger trying to get up to the line of scrimmage, but they will take a timeout. 4-man rush. Ben coming back the other way, and Holmes can't make that catch.
Through his hands.
Ward and Holmes are both lined up to the right side. Miller slot left. Washington outside left. Roethlisberger has time. Throws to the back of the end zone, and it is caught for a touchdown by Holmes.
Unbelievable.
Incredible. Look upstairs. Ben to the corner of the end zone. Does he get both feet down? Left definitely. Did the right tap as well with control. You have to have control of both feet down. If it stands, with the extra point, you've got a 4-point game.
After review, the receiver controlled the football, came down on both toes, inbounds, touchdown is really 1-4.
Now we are moving 8 years into the future, the 2016 NFL football season, where we are going to be reliving the best comeback in all of sports history. And yes, I am talking about Super Bowl 51, 28-3 comeback, Patriots versus Falcons, probably one of the most famous moments. So I definitely got to add this into the video. But first, how do we even get here? Let's start with the Falcons, who had a pretty decent season. Went on to win their division and had an 11-5 record. Was rewarded the 2 seed in the NFC, where they had 2 home games that they won to make it to the Super Bowl. Now for the Patriots and Tom Brady, they put up another historical season by having a 14-2 record and earning the 1 seed in the AFC playoffs. Having a bye week, the Patriots also needed to win just 2 home games to make the Super Bowl, and they did just that by defeating the Texans and the Steelers, both by double digits. So 2 really elite teams heading into the biggest game of the year. You really couldn't ask for much more than this, so let's set the stage. It's the middle of the 3rd quarter, and it's looking like a complete blowout. Falcons are up 28-3, including a pick 6 from Tom Brady. It just seemed like it was the Falcons' night, and there wasn't anything New England or Tom Brady could do anything about that.
A big play. Now they'll throw. Pass is caught. That's White. Touchdown. Brady's in trouble again, and it's Jarrett yet again. This is exactly the same distance as an extra point. 33-yard try, and Gostkowski has made this a 2-score game. Out of the shotgun, Ryan gets hit. Ball is out. This is a fumble. New England has it. Brady, end zone touchdown. Amendola. A direct snap, and it's good. James White, 8-point game. Play action. Ryan Freeman is wide open. Nobody went with him. And Devontae Freeman makes a move out across the 45. Rush. Ryan steps through it. Throws on the run. And Jones with a catch. Phenomenal catch by Julio Jones on the sideline.
Put this football, and yet he finds a spot that only Julio Jones can make a play on.
A loss of 12 on that sack. Pass is caught. Sanu. And that's exactly what happened.
A flag is down back in the area where Matt Ryan went down, and we'll check the call.
Holding. Number 70 offense.
10 blitz off the corner. Pass is caught by Hogan. Here's Edelman broken up, and the pass is no sign yet. Edelman comes down with a football, and they're saying it's a catch. The air, and let's see who comes down with it. Oh, that's a catch. On first down, Brady underneath, finds White. White down inside the 10. Handoff, touchdown, James White.
This is heads. This is tails. New England gets to call the toss.
Heads.
They have called heads. It is heads. New England has won the toss. Elected to receive this end of the field. Good luck.
Sideline. What a throw, Amendola. Brady. Pass is caught. Hogan. Inside the 40. Brady down the gut. Pass is caught. Fake it to Hogan. Flip it to White. Looking for blocks. Getting blocks inside the 20. Out of bounds at the 15. On first down. Here's Bennett. Flag is thrown. Toss to White. He's in. Patriots win the Super Bowl. Brady has his 5th. What a comeback.
Thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And like always, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.